Well, today at the Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center, they're holding Diesel Days.
And Eric is there live to explore the event. Eric, what's going on at Diesel Days?
Thanks, guys. Today, I'm at the Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center. Welcome to Diesel Days. We are joined by Tim Johnson. Tim, it is always a pleasure, sir. So, for our viewers who may not be familiar, give them a quick introduction to what you do here at the Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center.
So I'm the instructor for the heavy equipment program. It's working on anything diesel or heavy truck or heavy equipment related. We're training the students to get jobs as technicians, drivers, operators. We've even got students that are in the maritime business on the big ships, things like that. So there's a lot of opportunities, and we just kind of give them that start. We get give them the basics, as our advisory committee members and our employers like to say, give them the basics. So that's what we do here.
Now, Tim, I had the pleasure of coming out last year, and this somehow grew even bigger to the point that this is not going to be able to be contained within this building for another couple years, Tim. So what has the response been from the community and particularly from your students?
One of the very first things I get from the students when we start back at the beginning of the year is, we're going to do Diesel Day again this year, right? A lot of my current students are here because they were younger students in coming to a Diesel Day event. I mean, you can tell by the employers, they're all here because they want to be here, they're excited to be here. We're at a record this year. We've got, between employers and tech schools and military, we've got 22 tables set up. That's the most we've ever had. Everybody is here today. We unfortunately had 2 drop out due to the storms up in Gaylord, which was unfortunate, but I understand it. You know, these guys see the value in it, and they understand what we're trying to do. We're trying to help get younger students interested in our industry and to show them that there is a lot of good money to be made. It's a very good career to have if that's what they choose to do. We don't seem to get that, it seems like, from a lot of the schools. I guess I'm trying to be a little politically correct here, but I'm not.
It's a focus more on academia and not trades, and that is, events like this are so crucial, particularly to the youth here in northern Michigan, because we want to keep them here. We don't want them going somewhere else.
Exactly. And that's, you know, you talk to a number of these employers, and we've got, you know, they'll tell you, I've got 5, 6, 7 former heavy equipment students working for me. Now, that's a good problem and a bad problem. You know, I'm glad we do, but, you know, that starts to limit the spaces for others. But, you know, there's always openings. There's always people, always employers looking for students. So it's just an opportunity for us in this little corner of Northwest Michigan to help out our local businesses to try to help them get the employees that they're looking for.
And there's also, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, there are an army of volunteers putting their time and effort into making this event happen. That is how important Diesel Days is to the community here. What does it mean for you, Tim, that you have people volunteering their time and effort to help you put this on?
Humbled. When we started this, I didn't know where it was going to go, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own. The really cool thing is I've got several booths here today where I've got former students who are back manning the booths and volunteering their time. So you can't say anything better than that.
And I think, Tim, that is proof of how important this event is. Because if an individual comes here, is inspired to take up a career, and then volunteers what little time they likely have to come here and inspire the next generation, that makes all the difference. And folks, you're going to want to tune into the 4 this afternoon, because you're going to meet a couple of those students who came here as high schoolers, learned all about it, went up through the program, and are now having amazing careers. So, Tim, if our viewers, for some reason, they can't make it out, because there's a second session this afternoon, correct?
Yes, there's we go until 2:30. Our second session is noon-ish to 2:30.
And everyone's welcome to come.
This is open to the public if they want to show up. We originally, when we started this, we invited the public in. That seemed to kind of fizzle. But a lot of these employers are looking for people right now. I'm trying to fill the pipeline with the younger kids coming up, but they need people right now. So if you're looking for a job in this industry, come talk to these folks.
And again, make sure you tune into the forum, meet some of these students, and all this information will be available later on today over on 9and10news.com. Tim, absolutely a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Eric.
Back to you guys in the